Hello everybody, welcome to 1111 Butterfly Effect. Thank you all for joining my Divine Spirit and I here at our table. We're dropping this post here to help you discover your treasure. Yes, you twin flames and soulmates out there, this message here is to help you discover your treasure. Discover what's important to you on your journey as you travel down your yellow brick road. Yes, is it just all about the sacred union? You know, is that all your focus is on? Or is there a much bigger picture to it all, right? So, that's what we're here to do, is to help us all discover our treasure, to uncover what we treasure most in life, to reveal, to realize what's important to us on this journey we're on, right? And yes, certainly our divine partner, divine masculine, divine feminine, our divine partners are important to us. But equally important is the journey. Because if it wasn't for the journey, we wouldn't be meeting our divine partner. And the journey is all about, you know, growth and experience and learning and, you know, healing and reunion and union, and of course, most importantly, it's all about the mission work. So, let's putting all that aside, okay? Because right here, right now, this post, we're dropping this post, we're asking my divine spirit and the oracles to join us here to help us discover our treasure. That's you, divine feminine, and you, divine masculine. You are each other's treasure. That's how it should be on this twin flame journey. And at this deep, deep level of the journey, for those of you in the collective that resonate most with what we talk about here at Butterfly Effect, 1111 Butterfly Effect, then at this point in the journey, when union is close, and you are both doing the work and the healing, and leveling up in ascension, you know, in your ascension as individuals, to align with each other at a higher level, right? So union can take place. So, that's where we're at right now. That's what we're going to ask the oracles of my divine spirit and your higher selves, the higher self of you, divine feminine, your higher self of you, divine masculine, to help guide us through these next steps in the journey, to help us discover our treasure in each other, in ourselves and each other, right? Because it begins with self. So this post, this message, is going to begin with a one-card pull from the Native Heart Healing Oracle deck, and this is going to represent the Divine Feminine, you Divine Feminines out there, and that includes me, to the best of my knowledge. And for you Divine Masculines out there, we're going to pull one card from the Lightworker Oracle. And all this deck information will be listed in the description box below the title of this post, this video. So, again, we're going to ask for a one-card pull from each of these decks to represent the energy, the overall energy of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. And then we're going to have a candid conversation with our newly discovered treasure. Yes, we'll get to that in a minute, right? definitely be having some candid conversation here, people. So get ready, grab your drink, sit back, and relax with me for a bit. I hopefully won't be too long-winded, but we're definitely going to be running over 30 minutes. So here we go. We're going to set the treasure chest aside for just a moment and get to these overall energy pulls for the Divine Feminine. Ladies first. No. Feminine energy first, okay? And discover our treasure as individuals and as a team, as a duo, as a dynamic duo, as a divine, couple. So, but first, again, like I said, it all begins with self. So we're going to zero in and focus on what the Divine Feminine energy is. So this could be an individual reading. This can get down to really pinpoint some messages for you, or it could be a general overall reading for the collective as a whole. So just stay aware and listen to what you feel, right? What resonates with you is what you feel, is what makes you vibrate, and what makes you, open up one of your or all of your senses. So, here we go. Like I've always said, sometimes you gotta get to the bottom of things, right? To get to your treasure. You gotta dig deep. Sometimes you gotta dig deep. Deep into your heart, deep into your emotions, deep into this journey to get to your treasure. So, this is what this drop is here today to help us uncover, discover our treasure, your treasure. So, first, Divine Feminine. Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Native Heart Healing Oracle. Please offer us up a one-card pull, overall energy, representing the Divine Feminine. As an individual, for those out there listening, and as a collective, as a whole, for the Divine Feminine overall energy. So what's going on with you as an individual? Okay, I hope everybody's doing good, well, making it through things out here in the States, in the good old US of A. We're making it through some crazy times right now, preparing for a holiday next week, the end of the month, some moon activity. So much going on all the time, and let me tell you, this last week was a tough week. Several days in a row, I was suffering major ascension symptoms, headache, nausea. I had to, rest and sleep, and I couldn't get to work. It was just so crazy, 2 or 3 days, and I'm finally just now feeling better and rested and rejuvenated and grounded. I went out and grounded myself to see if I can manage some messages. So my Divine Spirit said, let's do this. So here we go. Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Native Heart Healing Oracle. Offer us up a one-card pull for the overall energy of the Divine Feminine. Whoa, okay, do you see that? No question, boom. Okay, we're going to take that one for the Divine Feminine. The 4 directions. And oh my goodness, that is a number 22. That's a master number, fixed, we don't change it. We don't break it down. And that represents the Master Builder. The 4 directions, north, south, east, and west. Yes. So, That's some strong energy. All 4 directions. Woo! I'm sweating already. So now let's get the main overall focus, overall energy for the Divine Masculine. Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Lightworker Oracle. Please join us here at the table and offer us up an overall energy focus representing the Divine Masculine as an individual out there listening, and as a group, collective as a whole. Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Lightworker Oracle. Please join us at the table and offer us up a 1-card pull representing the overall energy and focus for you Divine Masculines out there listening as an individual, for the Divine Masculines as a collective as a whole. Yes, you DMs, the ones that are stepping up, leveling up, doing the work, doing the healing, sorting things out, doing some research, realizing what's important, discovering your treasure. This is to help you uncover completely. Okay? Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Lightworker Oracle. Please offer us up a 1-card pull representing the overall energy and focus for the Divine Masculine. Here we go. One card, please, representing the Divine Masculine as an individual, for those Divine Masculines out there listening, and for the Divine Masculines as a collective overall. Ooh. That was close. A lot of cards flew out there. But you know what? 2 flew out. Should I keep them? Should I hold the top card, or should I put them in? And okay, Divine Spirit says put them back in, and let's see what pops out. If one of them pops out again, we know it was meant to be. Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Lightworker Oracle. Please offer us up 1 card representing the overall focus and energy for the Divine Masculine. Wow, initiation by water. Number 23. So we have 22 and 23. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Holy moly, Batman. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. Well, let's get to this and see what's going on here. And like I said, this is some powerful energy for the Divine Feminine. Okay? And all the colors of the rainbow. Okay? We're looking at here. All the colors of the chakra. So, major healer, major healing going on. And of course, we have the 4 directions. North, south, east, and west. So in all 4 directions, Divine Feminine, you are being noticed. Your energy is emitting out in all 4 directions. And in all the colors of the rainbow. That's how powerful this is here. This you are. And the number 22, again, a fixed number, that's the Master Builder number. Creator, builder, manifester. Right? And you, Divine Masculine, look at this. Look how powerful that is. Look how powerful you are, standing in your authentic self. Spreading your wings. Right? With total heart awakening there. You see that? Total divine spirit coming out down into the crown chakra with a total heart blast. Blasting open your heart, divine masculine. Initiation by water. You're being cleansed, purified, and initiated. If you're wondering, you divine masculine, what the heck's been going on? And you divine feminines, may be some of those symptoms you're feeling may not be all ascension, your ascension. It may be some of the depth of what your divine masculine is going through that you're feeling as well. So if you are keen to using your discernment to know what's you and what's them, like if you're happy one moment and suddenly, boom, okay, you might most likely know that that may not be your energy, and vice versa. So, wow. Spread your wings and fly. Hello. Okay, 22. Let's look at divine feminine here. Let's see if we can confirm and clarify any more deeper messages here. The 4 directions. Weigh your options. Make a new plan. A combined approach. The 4 directions mandala represents a sacred time of ceremony and honoring your life's journey. The 4 directions, north, east, south, and west, each hold a different perspective, learning, and journey within the circle of life that is also known as the medicine wheel. Okay? Each direction holds a power that reflects the 4 great powers within us all. The north holds wisdom. The east has illumination. The south is innocence. And the west brings introspection. It is important to note that you carry each direction within. They are your perceptions, your mirror to viewing your world, and thus are reflected within your everyday life. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Truly. How you perceive the world out there, how you perceive your life, how you perceive people, that is what you will get. Let's move forward and take a little closer look at the divine masculine. Initiation by water. Spreading your wings, divine masculine. Cleansing, purifying, right? That's the energy we have here. A burst of divine connection, wisdom, influence, bursting open your heart chakra, allowing you to let love in. Let love in, right? And, this is a courageous move here to, spread your wings and be vulnerable and be open to the purification and the healing and the initiation that's going on here. And again, let me point out the 22 and the 23. Okay? So you divine feminine and divine masculine right now in this moment seem to be real close in alignment here. Okay? Even up, kind of reflecting with the cards. I wanted to have another stand like this. I couldn't find it, so I had to, use something else, and it kind of signifies something here. That alignment is just about there. Okay? And initiation by water, divine masculine, like I said, now you can kind of put a finger on what's been kind of going on. For those of you at this point in the journey, you divine masculines, who are open to the concept of twin flame and doing your own research and study about it and learning about your own gifts, your own clarity, your own awakening, your own ascension, right? So let's see what the oracles want us to point out, even more so. Your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. Make me a channel of your peace, right? Make me a channel of your message. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from a loving spiritual world. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. Basically, divine masculine, you're going through your transformation, your full awakening, the beginning of your ascension to your enlightenment, right? Initiation is the beginning of it. The beginning of your full awakening, the beginning of your ascension to your enlightenment, right? Big time. Oh, you are being open to a world of which you may only have dreamed, such to its beauty, grace, and love. You know that song, I never knew love like this before, right? Exactly. Situations have been arising in your world that evoke emotional reactions and challenge your opinions and beliefs, divine masculine. You may not feel in control at times. Your world may be turning upside down. You may feel like your world, your own emotions have become like a stormy sea in which you are being tossed about. Yeah, well, at times it does feel like that. For the feminine too. Don't doubt it. That is part of the journey. And having the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance and using your intuition and surrendering to the plan, allowing Creator, Source, Universe, Divine to guide you through this is so much more helpful to make for a smoother road to travel. If that came out right. You're doing your best not to drown in all this chaos. Yet you are not to fear it. It is stirring that which has been held within so it can be released, okay? You're going through this chaos, this struggle, this bottoming out, as some may say, or this, tower moment, or, you're falling apart of your foundation or your world as you know it. It's all happening for a reason, divine masculine. It's so you can level up and be in alignment with your divine plan and move forward in mission. And if you're lucky, if you're blessed that both of you have done the work, then it includes, the both of you. Sacred union will take place. The storm, too, will pass, and the waters of your emotions shall become more serene. You can compare the process to a glass of water with muddy sediment at the bottom. The water appears clear as the mud is left to lie. Yet once the water gets stirred up, the mud rises. Then it can be filtered out, and the water will be clearer than ever before. Right? Get it? Things have been laying dormant on the bottom of the glass. Sediments are just resting there. Old wounds, hurts, things that need to be healed just resting on the bottom, and this chaos and the storm happens. The journey occurs, and it's all stirred up, and you have to deal with it. If you don't deal with it, the universe, creator, source, you're almost forced to deal with it. Because if you put it off, it just gets worse, and it goes deeper inside. The turbulence was a step that leads to greater clarity. The waters in the glass are comparable to your emotional waters. And the fixed opinions, beliefs, or long-held emotional patterns based on unresolved past pain are the sediment at the bottom of the glass. Hold the glass up to the light. Can the light shine through the sediment? No, it can't. But it can be seen through the clear water. Remove the sediment, let go, right? And the water will be clear enough to allow light to shine through without obstruction or distortion. The light is the light of spirit, of higher truth, unconditional love, of peace, wisdom, and joy. You know that you are meant to be a channel for the truths of the spirit. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring the process of filtering out whatever would obstruct that clear flow of higher consciousness through your being. So you have, come to this point, Divine Masculine, where, those of you who are doing the work and going through the healing process, going through the chaos, the letting go of all that which does not serve you. For some of you, your whole life just completely changing, falling away. Your regrowth has begun, and this is the initiation here. Maybe in the past you've been, tired of the ups and downs and the swings of your emotions. So you've suppressed them. You've pushed them down, making you think you feel nothing, right? The more you do that, the worse it gets. That's what I'm talking about. If this is the case, you're encouraged to be kind to yourself, to give yourself time to reflect upon your true feelings. Releasing emotional blockages doesn't have to be a painful, drawn-out process. Speak it out loud. Write it down on paper. Burn it. Purge it. It's often the resistance of fear of the feelings within that is more difficult than expressing the actual feelings underneath. The feeling of letting go is relief. Whatever pain you're feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You're encouraged to accept the process of your feelings, especially those that don't make much sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get help from a healer, therapist, counselor, or mentor that, supports you, great, do it. It'll help you get through this more quickly. Listening to your, readers, the channels, your favorite readers and channels that you listen to and watch, to help give you the perspective you need. Know that even though it challenges you at times, this is a good thing that is taking place, okay? What you're going through is necessary for you to receive the divine connection for which you are now being pulled. True story. That is just intense. Divine Feminine, you are strong enough to get through anything and thrive into new life, like a radiant phoenix triumphantly emerging from a sacred fire. Okay? The experience of initiation by fire is the divine making its presence felt in your life. Same here. The initiation by water, okay, is the divine making its presence felt in your life. These things are happening to you, divine feminine and divine masculine, because this is what you signed up for. This is what you agreed to do before you came to planet, before you were born and came to planet. You agreed to go on this journey. And for some of you, together. So, wow. At this point, let's get to this candid conversation. Let's get to this. Let's get to the bottom of this, right? Let's really dig deep and get to the bottom, right? That is where the treasure is. Remember? Sometimes you got to go deep and not give up. Sometimes you got to go deep and not give up to get to your treasure. Okay? That's what we're talking about here. So let's go a little bit deeper and uncover a treasure I discovered. Yes, indeed. And have a candid conversation between you kings and queens out there. You divine feminines and divine masculines out there. You twin flames and soulmates traveling down your yellow brick road, navigating your twin flame journey. There's a message in here for you. There's some treasure for you to discover. There's some important things for you to uncover. And that's what we're going to do right here and right now. Help you do that. So, for some of you who were able to catch our very first introduction of our treasure discovered, we're very grateful and honored to have met Liz Harrison from Guided by Angels. And this is the treasure I've discovered through her, and I've dedicated this special segment to her two decks, which are going to allow us for this candid conversation between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And that's through these. These are her two decks. And we're going to use these right now to have a candid conversation between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. These are Liz Harrison's two decks, two of a few decks she's produced. And this is Divine Feminine Messages of Love. And this is Divine Masculine's Messages of Love. And we're going to have a candid conversation between you and the person you're thinking of as individuals, and then we'll include the collective and see what's treasure we can discover together. Okay? Yeah, this is kind of something new I'm trying out, so bear with me. And thank you, Liz Harrison. Her YouTube channel is Guided by Angels. All her information will be in the description box below if you're interested in checking her channel out. And if you resonate with her, like and subscribe her channel. And if you resonate with these decks, you can find how to purchase her decks via her channel. So on this, I'm going to ask my divine spirit and the divine feminine and divine masculine representatives, you and the person you're thinking of. We're going to drop 11 cards each on the table, and we're going to have a conversation and see how they apply to the energy here. the energy of the divine feminine in the 4 directions, and the energy of the divine masculine who's going through their initiation by water. So, we'll do a little bit of shuffling. I hope everybody's doing well. You know, this message has been interrupted several times, but I am determined, bound and determined to get it out and get through it. And hopefully the edit cuts won't be too dramatic. And the energy has not left the table. It has only become stronger and more prevalent. Most definitely. So, thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, divine masculine. Please join us at the table and offer us up the messages we need to hear for our candid conversation between you and the divine feminine. I'm going to put 11 cards down on the table, my divine spirit and the divine masculine. So let us know what you really want to say to your divine feminine. These are awesome decks. I mean, just the energy of the divine masculine messages of love deck has just tremendous divine masculine energy flowing through it. It's just amazing. And the divine feminine messages of love deck has amazing, incredible divine feminine energy. These two decks, these complement each other. They are definitely decks that are meant to be, you know, channeled messages via the divine feminine and divine masculine. So forever, those of you who are interested in these decks, you know, check out Liz on her channel, Guided by Angels. She uses these decks, her divine masculine. She is in union with her divine masculine. Her divine masculine also uses these decks. And again, the energy is incredible, and the divine messages are just crystal clear. Alright, we're ready for these 11 cards. Cut the deck. 1, 2. Alright, there's 11 for the divine masculine. Oh, I shuffled the masculine deck a little bit more than I'm going to shuffle this deck because I've shuffled this deck a lot more. So thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, divine feminine. Oracle, please join us here at the table and offer us up the conversation. The what is it that you want to say to your divine masculine in reply to what they have to say? What is it that you want to say for them to reply to? Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, divine feminine. Please join us here at the table and offer us up the conversation you would like to have with your divine masculine. Thank you. How it correlates with your energy. Alright, here we go. And we're going to get 11 cards. That's 11. Okay. Told you this was going to be a long one. But this is where I'm going to do this. Ay. Once I get these things down, I should never pick them up. I don't know why I do. Yes. Okay. There we go. Now I have some room to work with, okay? So, divine feminine, divine masculine, thank you for joining us at the table. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you out there. And We're ready for this candid conversation between divine masculine and the divine feminine, and how it correlates to the energy here of divine feminine and the four directions, the power of the four directions, and the divine masculine's initiation by water, spreading their wings. We're going to start with the divine masculine. I am thinking about you. Thinking about you all the time, day and night, in everything that I do and everything that I say. I'm thinking about you, divine feminine. I understand you need time, my divine masculine. I understand you need time. I love you more every day. Just knowing that you understand makes me love you more every day, along with all the things that you do and say. Because I'm thinking about you and what I need to do to get to see you. Alright, is this not going to work for me? Hang on. Oh my gosh, I'm ruining the moment. Yeah, that's just like saying the wrong thing during you know what, right? Okay. Yes, I love you more every day, my divine feminine. Aw, you melt my heart when you say things like that. Those little things mean more than the big things. Those little things more than any huge diamond rock you could put on my finger. You melt my heart, divine masculine, when you tell me you love me more every day. You are the one, divine feminine. You are my one and only. You are the one. There is nobody else, divine feminine. I just want you to know that I care. I just want you to know how much I care. I just want you to know that you're that important to me. Sorry about that. I just want you to know that I care more than anything. I care. You are my future, divine feminine. We are our future. You are my everything. Great song from Barry White. You are my everything. You are my future and my everything, divine feminine. You make me tingle all over and giggle. Did you hear that giggle? Yes. That's because our love is eternal and internal. That's why it makes you tingle all over, my divine feminine. Because our love is eternal. I want to fall asleep in your arms and wake up with you every day for the rest of my life, divine masculine. Because I believe, too, that our love is eternal. I hope that this is hitting some buttons, people. Got some hot energy going on here. These cards are hot, not just because they got flames on them. Woo! I want to hold you in my arms, Divine Feminine. Can you feel me? I want to hold you in my arms. Yes. Because our love is eternal. You are my future. I love you more every day. And no, I am thinking about you right now, Divine Feminine. Can you feel me? Yeah. I will never hurt you, Divine Masculine. I never have, intentionally. So if I have hurt you, Divine Masculine, I am sorry. And I will never hurt you. If I have, it's been unintentional. And I know you wouldn't intentionally hurt me. I will come forward to you in time, very soon. As soon as I get things in order, as soon as I sort things out, I will come forward to you in time. Because I want to hold you in my arms. And I want you to hold me in your arms. I am sorry that I rushed you, Divine Masculine. I am sorry if I pressured you or made you feel uncomfortable, because that is not my intention. I want you to come forward. I want us to be together and take this divine journey together. We are divine magnets, indeed. Definitely. Like moths to a flame, right? We are divine magnets, my Divine Feminine. So know that I will come forward to you. I cannot help it. It's magnetism. I miss your voice, Divine Masculine, and I long to hear it. I miss you, and I miss your voice, and I miss your touch. I miss everything about you. But I really could, it would be like a gift from heaven, a gift from above to hear your voice, Divine Masculine. I miss your voice so much. It's soothing. It's calming. I'm learning my lessons, Divine Feminine. I'm facing my shadows. I have met karma. I'm learning my lessons. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you really feel, Divine Masculine, because whatever you say, I accept it. And I move forward on this divine plan as I'm guided. You make me feel complete, Divine Feminine. And you're helping me learn my lessons. That is how I feel. You make me feel complete, Divine Feminine. I am ready to begin again, Divine Masculine. I know you're doing the work. I know you're letting go of things that do not serve you and stepping into your higher self and trying to, make the change, making the changes necessary to move forward on your journey towards holding me in my arms, holding me in your arms, excuse me. I'm ready to begin again, Divine Masculine. I want to share my life with you, Divine Feminine. Do not doubt. Trust the plan and have faith. I want to share my life with you because you make me feel complete. Yes, Divine Feminine. I want to share my life with you because you make me feel complete. These cards just don't want to stay. Oh my goodness. That's what I love about this journey. We have these live, candid moments here that just ain't working, huh? There we go. I want to share my life with you, Divine Feminine, because you make me feel complete. And I am learning my lessons to move forward because we are divine magnets. And I want to hold you in my arms because our love is eternal. And you are my future, Divine Feminine. You are the one. There is nobody else. I love you more every day, my Divine Feminine. And know that I am thinking about you as I go through this initiation process. I am ready to begin again, Divine Masculine. Tell me how you feel. Don't hold back. Everything will be okay. And know that I miss you, and I miss your voice, and I miss your touch, and your smell, and your smiles, and your laughter. And I'm sorry that I rushed you, or pressured you, or in any way. I will never hurt you. I want only to fall asleep in your arms and wake up with you. You make me tingle all over, Divine Masculine. I just want you to know that I care and I love you because you melt my heart. You are the one. And I understand you need more time. So I am open in all 4 directions. Because you have changed my life, Divine Masculine. And I'm sure that meeting me has changed yours. Yes, indeed it has. For both you, Divine Feminine, and both you and you, Divine Masculine, since your meeting or since the power of the twins and this journey has taken over in your life, you have changed. You have, come full circle in this journey to get to this point, right? To discover your treasures, right? To know what's important on this journey and in this life. Because at this point in time on this journey, if you're twin flames and soulmates on a twin flame journey following your divine plan, okay, you know that this is what you treasure. This is what is treasured. This is what's important. This journey, this learning process, this spiritual and personal growth that's being uncovered now on this portion of the journey that leads up to union. As you guys, you Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines, as we align with each other and level up and align and level up and align until union happens. And for those of you listening that are real close to union, that a union is upon you right now or is about to happen prior to the end of the year, or it will begin to happen in the opening of 2021, this message is for you. As a collective, as individuals, this is what you want to say. This is what you're feeling. This is what's in This is the energy that's in the air, that's in the collective, that's, you know, if you, those of you listening in one form or another, it's a part of your life. So for you divine feminines and you divine masculines, if anything happens and takes place here and now, right now, as you watch this video, I hope it helps you uncover your treasure. I hope it helps you uncover what's important to you on this journey of yours. So, before we get interrupted again, that's the close of this message, that we have discovered treasure here, and we're here to help you uncover yours. You divine feminines and divine masculines, you're ready to take those next steps. Your flame is strong and bright. Thanks again for joining my Divine Spirit and the Oracles, the Divine Masculines, the Divine Feminines here at the channel, 1111 Butterfly Effect. If you like what you see in here, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And help us continue to grow and help us all navigate safely and soundly through this twin flame journey we're on, traveling down our yellow brick road. Until next time, take care and stay aware. Bye-bye.